The way you speak to yourself inside your own mind can either make your life happier, lighter, and more hopeful, or more stressful, negative, and exhausting. But before we talk about that, I want to ask you something. Do you believe in luck? Do you think some people are naturally lucky while others always seem unlucky? Personally, I think life gives all of us both good and bad cards. Most of life is made up of small daily experiences, small wins, small disappointments, little setbacks, random opportunities, awkward conversations, good days, bad days, and over time, these things usually balance out more than we realize. What really changes people's lives is often how they react to those moments. Some people get completely crushed by every setback. One bad thing happens and they replay it in their mind for days or weeks. They focus on everything going wrong and start asking themselves, "Why does this always happen to me?" And slowly, they begin seeing their whole life through a negative lens. But other people respond differently. They still feel pain and disappointment, but they recover faster. They learn from mistakes, move forward, and remind themselves things could have been worse. Instead of seeing themselves as victims, they see themselves as people who can grow. And honestly, I think mindset changes behavior more than people realize. If you constantly expect bad things, you start acting differently. You become more fearful, more insecure, less confident, and that affects the opportunities you take and even the way people respond to you. So how do you break out of that negative cycle? You start by changing the one thing you actually control, your internal dialogue. The voice inside your own head matters because the way you talk to yourself becomes the way you experience life. If your mind constantly says, "I'm unlucky, I always fail, something bad is going to happen," or "I'm not good enough," then eventually your brain starts treating those thoughts like facts. That's why it's so important to stop feeding yourself negativity all day long. Instead of constantly imagining everything going wrong, start practicing positive expectations. That doesn't mean pretending life is perfect. It means choosing thoughts that help you move forward instead of thoughts that keep you trapped in fear. Your mind is always listening to you. So from now on, try to speak to yourself differently. Replace "I can't do this" with "I'll figure it out." Replace "everything goes wrong for me" with "things can get better." Replace "I'm unlucky" with "maybe my life can change." Because happiness often starts with the conversation happening inside your own head. So think about this. What negative thought do you repeat to yourself the most? And what positive thought could you choose to replace it with, starting today?